Hello, everyone. Welcome into our Origin presentation where we will be telling you all about triGLP, which is our viral product here at Origin. We're going to have a special guest on tonight telling us her story with the product and how she's doing with the business. And we are going to have Dr. Jeremy Thornton telling us about the product and Mr. Demitrius Siruno telling us all about the opportunity. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn this over to get started with Dr. Jeremy Thornton.
Hey guys, thanks Michelle. Welcome. Good to see everybody here tonight. We got a good crew here, good looking people. We got over 50 people on already. That's exciting. I get excited every time I get the opportunity to talk about this product and what it's doing in people's lives and how it can help. And, um, this was introduced to me I guess it was in December, and it wasn't supposed to work. Tanya Tanya Lee shared this with me, and I said to myself, this is not going to work. It's another one of those things, right? Anybody say that to themselves? This is another one of the things that I'm going to try, and it's not going to work for me. And that's been my experience, right? With natural things that are supposed to help in the metabolic or metabolism or weight loss department. I've tried dozens of different things, not only for myself, but in my practice. I've been in practice now. Next month will be 28 years in the functional medicine space. So I am a chiropractic physician, an internist, a clinical nutritionist. And so, natural medicine is a passion of mine. And so this was shared to me, and I was skeptical. And I know that many of you were skeptical before you tried this. Many of you on here are skeptical, and I get it. So I tried this product over the holiday season. So over Christmas, into the new year, into my next week was my birthday. I was not expecting to see anything on the scale that was good, right? Anybody else know that's going to happen on the holidays? So I got on the scale after that. And not only did I not gain weight, I had lost 2 pounds. And so I'm like, wait a minute, Tanya, what is this stuff that you had me take? And send me more information. So I dove into the science. I dove into the clinical studies and the research. And guys, when I really grasped and understood what this is and what it could do, I literally had trouble sleeping that night. It's like the light bulb came on, and since then I haven't been able to shut up about what this stuff is and what it can do to people's health. And so, we all have heard about GLPs, right? It's probably one of the most popular topics in health and wellness. In whether we're talking about prescription medicine, we're talking about natural medicine, we hear about peptides, we hear about GLPs just constantly. And here we're talking about not just one pathway, we're talking about three pathways in just a simple liquid sublingual drop. So we hear about different pathways, we hear about GLP all the time. This is the most common medication right now in this space. It was designed for diabetes, something that looks like this, right? Injection. Um, and it's a GLP-1 agonist, meaning this pathway already exists in the body, right? GLP-1 is not a drug, it's not a natural supplement, it's a pathway, it's a hormone, it's a peptide the body naturally produces, right? We're talking about ways that we can influence this. And the medication influences it very strongly, right? And we hear a lot about side effects with this medication, usually in the digestive area, because that is, of course, where one of the main areas that GLP-1 regulates is the appetite and digestion. So this pathway, which our drops influences, right? These little bitty drops right here, influences pathway. So it regulates hunger, right? It quiets the food noise, that noise that tells you and you're not hungry, but you still tells you you need to get up and check what's in the cupboard and you need to snack, and you end up in the chips, right? And the ice cream. It quiets that food noise. It slows gastric emptying, so things aren't moving through as fast. So of course you're full easier by reducing food cravings, sugar cravings, promotes sustainable weight without effort. That's the GLP-1 pathway. The most popular prescription, that's the only pathway it influences, and it does it rather aggressively. But here we're talking about three pathways. Not only does our triGLP impact the GLP-1 pathway, It impacts the GLP-2 pathway. We call it the core shield. It's the gut repair crew. It helps repair and strengthen the intestinal barrier. It helps repair a condition that's called leaky gut. It reduces inflammation in the gut. It reduces inflammation throughout the body. It enhances nutrient absorption and supports the gut microbiome, all those good guys in there. Promotes digestive wellness and immune function. This is one of the things that I was probably most, well, there's several things I was surprised with this drop that I was not expecting. One is all the benefits and testimonials we see on gut health, right? A lot of people didn't come to this conversation tonight thinking about their gut health, but we're noticing that this is impacting the gut in a big way. I hear reports all the time from patients. I know we have a lot in our testimonial group. If you're not in there, please ask to be invited to our testimonial groups. And a lot of them are talking about what they've noticed in their digestion and their gut health, and improved not only digestion but improved energy, improved mood. Right, our gut makes 90% of our serotonin, so that makes sense. And one of the things that this has been studied to do is reduce a hormone in the blood called zonulin, which is the protein that tells those tight junctions between the gut cells that they can separate, right? And this is where we start to get the leaky gut, and this helps repair that, and that's super exciting. But not only those two pathways, right? But the GIP pathway as well. So this is for metabolic optimization. It optimizes insulin sensitivity, glucose regulation, prevents blood sugar spikes and energy crashes, enhances fat burning and metabolic efficiency, supports sustained energy. This pathway really is involved in telling the body when we're bringing food in whether we should store that food away, right? Or whether we could use that food immediately for energy. And this kind of shifts that conversation into using that food for fuel now instead of storing it away. And that's part of this GIP pathway. So we're talking about three pathways, not one, three pathways in a single sublingual drop. And that's super powerful. So key benefits, clinical results, 6 to 7% BMI reduction in just 6 weeks, 10% body fat decrease with zero muscle loss. This is huge. This is another thing that just blew me away when I read the research on this, because the most popular medication on the market that influences the GLP can have up to 40% of the weight loss being muscle. And I get to see this in my practice with patients that have been on these shots for a while, and sometimes they've been on the shots multiple times. They'll lose some weight. It's very good at that. But 40% of that weight loss was muscle, right? They go off the shots. They didn't change their lifestyle, unfortunately, to begin with. So oftentimes they do what? They gain the weight back, right? But guess what? Did they gain that muscle back? No, right? They didn't. So guess what? They gain that weight back, and some of them will go back on the shot again because they want to get that weight back off. And guess what? That weight again, 40%, up to 40% muscle. And they end up being in worse shape metabolically than they ever were before, because now they've lost all of that metabolic tissue. They've lost all that muscle. And that's not a good place to be, folks. So we were talking about body fat decreases with zero muscle loss, 100% targeted fat loss. Another thing that I'm excited to see that I didn't expect as big of an impact with this technology is improvements in insulin sensitivity in the body, right? 1 in 3 in America is pre-diabetic. They believe 70% of Americans are insulin resistant. 1 in 8 are diabetic. That's huge. And blood sugar disorders drive almost every other key health crisis in America: heart disease, cancer, neurodegenerative conditions, all driven by blood sugar disorders. So this is a huge area. And I'm seeing improvements in fasting, not only blood sugar, but insulin, A1C. It's super exciting. Sustained energy, no crashes. We talked about that. We've seen improvement in inflammatory markers. I've seen this in my patients' blood reports. That's super exciting. And of course, we haven't touched on the digestive side of things. Why is this different? We have over 3 years of research and development into this technology. Of course, we don't have to have the needles, thankfully. Super simple, right? It's just uh, 5 drops or 0.25 milliliters twice a day, or 0.50 or 10 drops once a day. Super simple. Under the tongue, hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, swallow it, you're good to go. Immediately into the bloodstream underneath the tongue. Excuse me. Um, patented technology. Excuse me, I got choked up there. No medical gatekeepers, right? We don't have to get a prescription for this. Um, a quarter of the cost of GLP medications. Let's see here. Effortless appetite control without restricted diets, gut healing, metabolic balance, comprehensive transformation in mind and body. So, this is for you if you want to lose weight naturally, you hate needles, you want affordable GLP support, you suffer from food noise, you want to switch from the shots to a natural solution. I have patients that are on the shots. They want to come off the shots, oftentimes because they're having some side effects. You want to maintain the weight that you've already lost. You like your muscle and you want to keep it. Or there is a financial opportunity here as well, which we're going to touch on in just a second. And you want to help us launch a new viral product. 4 simple ingredients, guys. You cannot get simpler or cleaner than this product here. Salmon, Norwegian salmon. The bioactive peptides are found in the salmon. They add organic lemon peel extract, organic ginger root extract, and water. That's all we're talking about here, folks. No fillers, no carrier oils, no alcohol, no additives. This is all that's in there. So when we talk about Orygn Pure, we're talking about beyond organic. So these are all the certifications that we have on this technology, which blew me away as well. Probably one of the most cleanest natural products that I've ever used. It's kosher certified, HACCP certified, halal certified, GMP certified in this product, and that's super exciting. And why is this a good time for this product? One, we talked about side effects, right, of the prescription alternatives, but 10% in America are already taking GLPs, and 30% are interested. They're investigating, they're searching. In America, 5 million internet searches per month are on and around GLP conversations. We're entering a US market. Let me move here just a second. Of more than 100 million consumers seeking GLP advantages, but hesitant to pursue injectable options. And this is a perfect time for a natural breakthrough. So the global US market size began at 48 billion with a B, sorry, in 2024, big difference. 66 billion in 2025 and projected 880 billion by 2034. And you can see theirs versus ours in benefits and risks there. And what I'm excited about is people need support in these areas. We're talking about pathways that already exist in our body that oftentimes get dulled or get weakened due to wear and tear, due to our stressful lifestyle, due to our toxic environment. And we can safely stimulate those pathways once again with a natural, clean, organic product without all the harmful side effects. And I get super excited about that. So I am going to turn this over to Michelle. I know we've got special guests to share.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys. How amazing was that? I am going to bring on Miss Laura Hentila, who is one of our fabulous leaders here at Orygn. She is going to tell us about her experience on triGLP and a little bit about how she's been sharing the product and the opportunity as well. Laura?
Hi, thank you. Hi, everyone. Um, yeah, I'm Laura Hentila, and gosh, how I found this product. Well, of course, everyone knows about GLPs, right? And I kind of was interested in taking the shot, but I didn't have a bunch to lose, so I wouldn't have qualified anyway. But my husband was like majorly against it because he saw all the side effects and all that kind of stuff. So I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw my friend Shannon make a post and it just stopped my scroll right there. And she was talking about these natural GLP drops and instead of the shots. And I was thinking, gosh, Shannon is promoting this. And I know Shannon does major research and she only will do the purest of the pure. And so I thought, God, if Shannon is doing it, then yeah, I'm going to look into this. So I ordered a bottle right away before I knew anything. And then once I learned more, I'm like, okay, I need to order 3 bottles. So hopped on right away, ordered 3 so that I have a full month supply. And what I noticed right away was my appetite. My appetite went down. It was so curbed. I was like, gosh, I'm not really hungry. But the thing you have to stop is your usual habits. Like you're sitting down at watching TV and you're like, you always want to munch something. So you have to stop and ask myself, now, am I really hungry? No, I'm not. So that was one thing, curbed my appetite. But the biggest thing for me is my sweet tooth is gone. Now, I had a major sweet tooth. I remember going out to dinner with my mom, and I would say, gosh, you know what? I wish that they would do this the opposite way. So the first thing you eat is dessert. And then maybe you eat the main course. And then if you have room, you do the appetizer. So that's how bad my sweet tooth was. I always wanted dessert first. But now that is gone. So that is huge for me. I have lost pounds, so that is great. But what I also have lost is inflammation. I put a picture from January side by side with a picture like a few weeks ago, and the inflammation in my face has lessened so much that it was amazing. So there's so many different things about this product, and the more I learn, the more excited I am because we're learning that it does so much more than just the weight loss. Like everyone's just all about the weight loss, but this is really getting us healthy again. And yeah, jumping on the scale is not always a good thing to do because scale's not always our friend, right? Um, so taking the before pictures, measurements, that was what you need to do. Also think about your energy, your sleep, how you're feeling, your mood. Those are all important things about the product. And so I took the product and then I was in another business. So I wasn't looking for a business opportunity. Let's get that out there right then and there. Um, but I'm a business-minded person. I'm like, this is a great opportunity right here because nobody knows about this product yet, but everybody knows about GLP. So the hard work is done for us. And so I just kind of made a post, kind of like what Shannon did. I kind of copied her. And oh my gosh, people were attracted to it, just like I'd been attracted to it. And people ordered because they wanted to try it. And so I had people joining me, and my team just kind of organically started to expand and grow. And I have the best team right now. They so helpful. Everyone helps each other. Um, yeah, they're just the best. But you guys, everyone joins this business for different reasons. Some people will join just to get your products for free. You get a couple of customers, your products are for free. Other people join just for a couple $100 a month, and other people join this type of business to replace the income. So whatever you want to do, you're welcome with us because we have it for you. Whatever your desires are, now's the perfect time because we're still in pre-launch. So now is the perfect time to join us, and we're just happy to welcome you. And I just love it, and I just feel so blessed that I found Shannon's post and I joined you all. And 2026 is going to be amazing. And so back to you, Michelle.
Awesome. I totally agree with you. It's so easy to share something that so many people are seeing results on. And it's an organic product, like Dr. Jeremy explained. Like a lot of us have been in this industry before, and a lot of you who are here to learn about the opportunity have been in this industry before. And it's very hard to find an organic product that works. And do yourself a favor and join that testimony group if you're not in it, because you're going to see thousands of testimonies with people's results, weight loss results, helping them with all kinds of ailments. Like It's just amazing to see so many people getting such great things. And now when you have a viral product and a compensation plan to match, that's like just such a perfect combination. So let's get into that compensation plan and the opportunity here. I'm going to bring on Demitrius Siruno, who is my business partner. He is a double blue diamond here. By the way, he just earned a 20K bonus, you guys. 20K. The bonuses here are insane. He is a multi-million dollar income earner in this industry. He's a top leader in the industry. He's an incredible person, an incredible mentor, and we are so lucky to have him here. So I'm going to turn it over to Demitrius.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle. I got to give it back to Michelle, guys. Her and her team are crushing it. They're on fire. She's actually a blue diamond on her way to a $10,000 bonus in a couple of weeks, which is exciting. And if you guys have the privilege to be able to work with Michelle, you're in very good hands. And I've worked with her for years. She's a professional, and we're excited about the future here. Laura, thank you for your testimonial. You bring the fire and excitement of like what we're doing here. And yeah, you got me fired up, and I got to give it back to Dr. J. You're the man, brother. #1 recruiter for a couple of months consecutively, absolutely crushing it. And you can feel his passion for this product. And I appreciate your knowledge and everything else. You guys, if I could design the perfect opportunity, you're looking at it right here. I've been in business professionally, as a career, entrepreneur, over 25 years now. Ran a multi-million-dollar real estate business at a young age, made millions, lost millions when the market crashed. Worked for a billion-dollar company in this space and decided to give it a try, and made millions of dollars with that company. It was a global health and wellness company, crushed it. Owners made some, devastating changes to the pay plan, and I actually stepped away for just a short time, did a solar business, was looking at this industry and found actually the parent company to Orygn. Orygn is a brand new company. The parent company is 9 years old, debt-free, hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, and has paid hundreds of millions of dollars in commissions. And what I can say is, I actually left that parent company to start my own company in this industry. Worst mistake of my financial career, my professional career. People were just not winning. We couldn't compete with this model. And I wanted to come back to this model specifically because of how easy it is for somebody to come in and start earning income right away. Now, I don't want to say it's just easy money, get rich quick, right? You get out of it what you put into it. But if I were to design the perfect opportunity for global, like mass going viral success, anybody can come in here and start winning, it would look exactly like what we have right here. A viral product, right? If you're talking about selling something, you won't find an easier sell than this, because Ozempic, those companies, they've already paved the way to create this opportunity and market share for all of us. They've already proven that this technology can work. Now you imagine, right? Something organic, something affordable, something with zero side effects. Everybody put in zero side effects in the comments. I want to see zero side effects, right? And now you have an opportunity with that product. Can you imagine how much money you guys would have made if Ozempic was in this kind of model? You would have made a ton of money. You probably couldn't sleep at night because of all the devastation that you've done, right? With all the side effects, because they're pretty terrible what the side effects are doing. Just saying. But now we have an opportunity in front of you to make a ton of money. And yes, I'm going to talk about money. It's funny. Some people are like, oh, he's going to talk about the money. I just came here for the product. Whatever, that's fine. How about getting the product for free? How about giving you an opportunity to change lives all over the world? Because that's what this product is starting to do, okay? First of all, low cost of entry. In fact, right now it's free. Can you imagine a free global drop shipping business you can run from your phone for free, guys? You just pay for the product. I can't think of a better opportunity in business. And a 50% retail model. Okay, this is huge. You won't see this anywhere, right? There's influencers, TikTok influencers, Instagram influencers that go crazy. I mean, make a lot of money with like a 5 to 10%, 5 to 10% commission. Can you imagine a 50% on the dollar commission? The type of money people are going to earn. We've got people, and it's paid weekly. It shows up instantly in your e-wallet that you can actually use to purchase more product. You can use to send to people, person to user to user, affiliate to affiliate. Thousands of dollars a week that people are earning promoting a product, just even in customer sales. Now, the cool thing about that is from customer one to customer done. There's no hoops to jump through. There's no, once you get to this level, then you can start earning a higher percentage. No, it's 50% on the dollar amount from your very first customer to your very last customer every single time they order. Oh, what if they order 3 times in a month? Yep, 50% retail every single time. Oh, what if they keep ordering between now and 10 years from now? Every single month, every single order, 50% retail. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot tell you how life-changing that is for so many people in today's economy, where it's like, I look at, like, I just sold my house a few months ago. I was there for 10 years, and in the 10-year time, the house doubled in value. Okay. This economy is crazy. What do you think happened to most people's income in the last 10 years? Do you think everybody's income has doubled in the last 10 years? The answer is no. Now more than ever, people need a side gig. So you can do this at whatever level you want to play at. If you want to play part-time, you can do that. If you want to play full-time, you can do that. If you want to play, I want to make $10,000 a week. Guess what? We've got people on the Zoom making $10,000 a week. It's happening. Okay. There's people in the company doing over $100,000 a month because 50% retail is just the first opportunity. There's 9 different ways that you can start earning income here in this company on a global scale. Meaning you could be asleep at night and you wake up and you've made money. And every single day, 24 hours a day around the clock, you can be making an income from this business. I was actually just checking my phone right before Michelle got us on. And we're actually having the best week of our career. Me and Ashley's my business partner of our career in a year and 4 months. We're having the best week right now. This thing is exploding, and you guys get to be here, right? You get to create whatever piece of the pie you want, your market share right now. It's a very special time to be here in this pre-launch mode. And I'm telling you, I mean, people are going to get flat out wealthy here. We have an opportunity of a lifetime. This is why I came back. This is why so many of us came back. We caught the vision of what this is going to create. And triGLP was the rocket fuel. Orygn was the rocket fuel to blow this thing up. Okay. Second way, fast start bonuses. You can actually recruit other people to have their own drop shipping global business. And every time they go out and they get customers and they build a team, you can get a percentage of that, which is exciting. Every single week, somebody signs up, you get paid the next week. We get paid every single week here. So the biggest components, in my opinion, of what sets us apart, besides the amazing products, right? In the pay plan, 50% retail, number one. Number two is our lifestyle bonuses. And I'm almost done. You guys can get a full compensation plan breakdown from whoever invited you on here. I know Michelle's done compensation plan overviews. Look into that. If you want to make money and you want to go big, look into that, right? I'm just giving a brief overview because of time. Lifestyle bonuses. This is like a cheat code. Guys, this is a cheat code to success here in this space. How people like, how did you make millions of dollars here? I always tell them, it's all about the team. It's all about the people. The big money's in the small money. The big money's in the small money, right? The big money is in the small money. It's helping a lot of people earn $500, $1,000 every single month, and you can become financially free. We don't make any income claims here. Again, it's all you're going to get out of it, what you put into it. But I believe a lot of people could be in a better position financially if they had an opportunity. How many of you guys believe that? Drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1 if you believe you could be in a better position financially if you had the opportunity. And guys, we have the opportunity. So lifestyle bonuses, check this out. It's so cool. 2 people We build 2 teams. That's it. 2 teams. I've been a part of companies where it's like you got to build 6 teams and there's got to be perfect structure. No, here, 2 teams, all volume driven, all from product sales. Remember, we're not selling a business opportunity. Can't even buy it, right? It's free. The business is free. You just pay for the product. So it's all volume driven. 2 people. They each get 2 people. If you do it in your first 48 hours, you qualify for a global pool, first of all. Do it in your first 48. And then you can repeat it every single week, right? But 2 people who get 2 people, that's $100 in a monthly lifestyle bonus. These bonuses, they're awesome. They're not a fast start bonus. It's monthly, and there's 4 tiers. $100 a month. 2 people who get 2 people. Very simple. It's like your break-even point. 3 people who get 3 people that are ordering the product. $300 a month. $300 a month, guys. That's what does that pay for? It pays for a family cell phone plan. It pays for gas. That could be a car payment, right? The next tier is 4 people ordering the product who each get 4 people. That's a $500 a month lifestyle bonus. That's unheard of with this amount of people. 5 people who get 5 people, $700 a month. That's just the lifestyle bonuses. If you're selling the product, you get your retail bonuses on top of that. Like I said, 9 different ways to get paid. Every single week you get paid. And there's people that are crushing it here because the product works, because it's simple, because it's fun. You don't got to be a doctor to explain the product. In fact, you don't got to be a doctor at all to make money here. We got doctors, Dr. J, right? He's our doctor. This video is on YouTube. Michelle created a YouTube channel for the team, triGLP Rockstars. And if all you did was take the product, enjoy the product, share some videos online, add people to our Facebook group, and started sending the YouTube videos out to people that you want to share it with, you can make a lot of money here. You could be very successful here. You could help a lot of people here. It's not one or the other. It's not product or business, right? It's all together. It's all one thing. We have an opportunity to change people's lives all over the world, and we have an opportunity to get our piece of the pie instead of these big, pharma companies that have been doing it for years, making billions of dollars themselves. We now have an opportunity to be a part of that in a much better way with a much better product. And inside an opportunity that's debt-free, the company has no debt hanging over it. It's completely paid for. Manufacturing, offices throughout the world, software, completely debt-free. That's a game changer in business. You can win here. Average people are winning here. I've never seen something in the past 90 days go as viral as this is going. That's growing like crazy globally, that people are getting paid out every single week, and it's only going to get better from here on out. So if there ever was a perfect opportunity, I'm saying this is it. If there ever was a time for you to put your name on something, plant your flag, help us go viral with it, go crazy with it over the next 2 to 3 years to become completely financially free, this is it. I'm not shying away from it. I'm not going to say, oh, you can make $500 a month and make extra income. Yeah, you can. But for those that want to go bigger, for those that want to retire faster, for those that want to travel the world more, for those that want to create more options for their families, who is it? We're looking for those people. If you're that person, put in options in the comments. Put any emoji in the comments. Declare it right now. Because if you don't take advantage of the opportunity, I'm telling you, there's too many hungry people in this world. Somebody will. It could be you. I hope it's you. I know it's going to be me. I know it's going to be Michelle. I know Dr. J's got the vision. I know Laura catches the vision. She's like, I'm in. Let's go. Right? You got a lot of leaders here. Too many to name just for time that are going to be running. Right? We're running because we understand timing and an opportunity. It's a big opportunity and we got a lot of time, but it's like, okay, I want it now. I want it now. Maybe that's me being selfish to want to be free quicker, to want to have more options for me and my family. That's okay. I'll be selfish because here you can't win unless you're helping other people. And I love seeing people win. You guys, I could go on about the opportunity, about more details specifically. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because unless you're in the game, you can't win. So get in the game. If you right now see an opportunity with Orygn, triGLP, just get started. Get back to the person who invited you and say, hey, I want to at least try the product. If you understand that like everybody's going to experience things differently, go look at the testimonials. Say, okay, whatever my experience is, that's okay, because look at all these thousands of experiences that other people are having. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to create options for my family. I'll look at my bank account and I'm like, I want more. I deserve more. And you do deserve more. Okay. So let's get it. Let's go. It's that simple. For me, it was an easy yes the second time around. And I hope you guys see an opportunity with this team. Your chances of winning are going to skyrocket with this team, with this company, with this timing. So if you do see an opportunity to get started, let's run. We've got this every single Monday. You can plug in here. Wednesdays are team training. Next week, I heard. Can I announce it, Michelle? Should we announce it? You want to announce it? So this is going to be fun because next Monday night, we're going to have ladies' night. It's ladies' night next week. And that's going to be an awesome opportunity. Get your ladies. Let's go. We got some amazing lady rock stars here that are crushing it. Get your people on. Get in the game. Let's get started. And yeah, plug into the system and let's have some fun. Let's change some lives. Michelle, is there anything you want to end out with?
No, thank you all for being here. We can't wait until next week. It is going to be an amazing time, guys. Make sure to join us for Ladies' Night next Monday. Have a great night.